which I know is true, but we haven't been on the air for like, at least a month, probably more than a. What's that? No, no, no. We don't. We know when we're going to be starting to film. There's a. Oh, we're filming. All right. Come on in. It's the perfect way to end an imperfect week. It's the perfect way to end an imperfect week. It's East Nashville Happy Hour with our guest, Kashena Sampson. Wow, this right on the wings of the angels of love who are on our side. Ooh, yeah, it's the perfect way to say we love you. That wasn't that bad for having a month off. Our guest is Kashena Sampson, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
I would like to start off with, we've had some time off, so I want to do something special, and I want the very first thing to be the very first time we've had an international map it out.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you born, Kashena?
In Korea, in Seoul. Then I moved to Hong Kong.
Oh, wow. Okay. You got two international.
Right before kindergarten, I think. And then third grade, I moved to Connecticut. Third grade to eighth grade. And then I moved to Las Vegas. 21, I dropped out of college, and I moved to L.A.
L.A.?
And I was in L.A. for 7.5 years.
Wow, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know any of this,
Yeah.
actually.
And then I got a job on a cruise ship that was supposed to be 7 months, and it ended up being 3 years. So I was kind of
Really?
everywhere.
You have literally been everywhere.
I've been everywhere.
Well, not everywhere.
A lot of places.
See, literally would be like
Every single
everywhere.
place. It was a smaller cruise. It was like a high-end cruise ship, so it was only 300 passengers. It wasn't like you go to the same place for 6 months. We went everywhere. Wow. I did like South America, Australia, New Zealand.
Oh my gosh.
South Asia.
I'm so jealous.
We went up through the Baltic. We did all kinds of stuff. All kinds of shit.
I think we might be bleeping out cuss words these days.
Okay, no.
I mean, no, you can cuss.
That's good.
Please cuss, except I'm going to beep it out.
Okay,
Bleep it out.
Okay.
After.
That's good.
You are?
I think so.
That.
Well.
But you know what? I was just saying that I was.
He said the F word.
I feel like I've been cussing so much lately that it's almost lost its weight.
It's going to be hard for me.
The older kids in my neighborhood would just cart me around and just show me to their older friends. Listen to this 6-year-old kid say it's so awesome. What does that have to do with Kashena? Absolutely nothing.
Then after that, I went back to Vegas for a year.
Okay.
To kind of spend time with my family because I'd been gone for so long, and I ended up coming here. So I moved here. It'll be 2 years in November.
So you've had East Coast, West Coast, desert, but this is the first kind of
Southern, yeah. And it's the smallest city I think I've ever lived in.
Nashville's deceptively small.
It is. I was thinking, it's more of a town, really.
Yeah. It's a big town.
It's a big town,
not
yeah.
a small city.
Small city, big town. There's a lot of other things I miss about the West Coast, but...
Like what? I can't imagine.
The ocean.
Yeah,
I
there's no
love
ocean here.
and the sunshine in the winter. I get seasonal depression, really. I guess if we're going to call it that, but I think I do. I get really depressed here in the winter with the grayness.
If you look at the names of the seasons, like, you're being set up to fail this time of year. It's called fall.
When I was moving out here, I'd never visited. So in my head, I actually pictured Connecticut. So when I got here, I was like surprised. I was like, oh, it looks nothing like Connecticut.
No. Now, how did both you and Kashena know about Connecticut, Jay? Come over here and tell us.
Yeah.
I'm getting out behind this bar and I'm going to swear. So there's the name Sampson in Greenwich, Connecticut, where I am from. And growing up, this family who had these sisters who would get together and sing was like the envy of all musicians. Well, naturally, when I heard Sampson, I was like, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but there were some sisters who sang in Greenwich, Connecticut, named the Sampson sisters. You guys called yourselves Ajax, is that correct? And I knew of her because I was a big fan. And we just found out about 15 minutes ago that we went to the same middle school.
Western Middle School.
Same high school, are from the same town. It is crazy.
It is so crazy.
Yep. I'm not going to make any kind of joke about that because I'm about to cry.
I know, I feel like I'm going to cry too.
All right.
I miss you, Mom.
It's over. Get out.
love
Go
you,
back
Mom.
there. This is all comedy, this show. And that's very nice. That's very cool.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. He remembers the assembly that we sang at. I have two older sisters.
Two older sisters, and you were a group.
Yeah, Ajax, which was Adina, Jelana, and Kashena Sampson. It was my dad and my older sister that made up the name. I don't want to take any credit for it.
Along those lines, we have a little segment called the Magical Musical Moment. Okay. Is there a time in your life that was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't just sing for fun. I actually love this, and it could be a huge part of my life, and I want to do this.
I've sang my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, since I was little. We didn't really have TV in Hong Kong. Well, we had a VHS. We used to watch old musicals. That's all me and my sisters watched. And then we'd put on shows for my parents. Like, that's what we did for fun. We would, like, create dressing rooms. And we had all these costumes. And we would put on, like, a whole show. But it wasn't till I was actually in my 20s when I made the decision that this is what I want to do. Because I had a whole rebellious time where I was like, I'm not gonna be like you guys. Okay. I quit Ajax, I'm out of here. And then it was when I was around 22, 23, I would say, that I decided, no, this is what I want to do. But my sisters, they were writing since they were 8 years old. They've been writing songs.
Do they still do
it? They do,
too?
Yeah. My middle sister has actually started writing a lot of musicals, and she did co-write some of my songs that are just on the record that I made. Yeah. Oh,
you have a record out? What?
Yes.
What's that called?
It's called Wild Heart.
When did that come out?
It just came out on August 18th.
I mean, I know these things.
Yeah.
But produced by
John Estes.
John Estes.
And at the Bomb Shelter.
How do we describe the album? Let's see.
You know, like when those bands, like when you were in college, they used to try to describe their album by a mixture of musicians. It's like Joni Mitchell and Miles Davis were scuba diving on acid. And you're like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you describe your album as?
Oh, the elevator pitch. You gotta have an elevator pitch. I'm so sorry I asked this.
No, that's okay.
Lame.
People say it's got that, like, Laurel Canyon, which is from, what, like the 60s, that time, and Laurel Canyon, with that California country, which is that 70s sound. But I think that's where a lot of my musical influences come from. Sure. And I wanted to stay true to that sound.
That's
totally
how I would
legit. Describe it, I guess.
The Laurel Canyon folk rock, country
it's folk rock
sound.
Yeah.
I mean, there's country in there too.
There is country.
What you should do, Kashena, then, is to play this show on November 5th. You should sing a song at the CSNY tribute night that is going on at place you might know about called the Basement East. That's happening.
Never heard of it.
That's.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah, you should do that. We already figured all this
harmonies.
out.
I love harmonies.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you can. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of good artists. We'll talk about that later. We're here to talk about Kashena right now, but. You had something?
Oh, I have something good for us. Speaking of Laurel Canyon.
Oh my God.
Here he is. Here he is, going through Laurel Canyon. Going to see us on November 5th. Steven Stills. This little game is called flashcards. Since we went to middle school together, I think it's appropriate to do a flashcard segment. I'm going to flash an album cover to the screen. She's not going to be looking. And then I'm going to turn around and show her the album cover real quick. And with a snap judgment, she's going to have to tell me the band. That's it.
Oh my
Just the band.
God.
That's it.
You didn't tell me anything about this. This is a great idea. You came up with a great idea.
These things just come up, Dean.
Amazing.
Dean.
I think you may have saved the show.
Here is the first one.
Oh my God.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, Paul Simon and Garfunkel.
She got it. Next one. I mean, come on.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
Come on.
No, you come on. Lamb Chop, all come on, no, you come on.
Oh my God. Kiss. I know it's Kiss, but I couldn't tell you what record.
There you go. But nobody could. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, come on. This is going.
This is
Here we
great.
go.
That's better than I expected. Led Zeppelin.
Hard
Okay.
for her. Okay.
No, that's a little harder.
Here you go.
Madonna?
Madonna Across the Water. Her
Oh, see, I don't-
nautical-based album, which did not do very well.
Madonna. Yeah, I don't know.
Elton
With
That's
El-
hard.
Oh, it's Elton John.
Okay.
Because you couldn't, I mean,
That's a hard one.
that's really hard.
I'm going to let you stare at this one. Oops, let me cover
She
it
can
up.
look
Oh
at that.
my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
I think
Look
you
at
can,
it?
Yeah, you can look and just.
Gentrified.
John Fogerty, Gentrified. It is center field. It's okay. This is appropriate.
Nobody would know that.
man.
And now she just looked at the one
And
that
now
you
I
just
know
had.
that's a
yeah.
Flying Burrito Brother.
Yeah.
And that was the one she was going to get. The Flying Burrito Brothers she gets.
So the only one
And
I
then
didn't
John
get is the
Fogerty,
John Fogerty.
Gentrified.
And Elton John.
The album
Oh my
about
God.
baseball and hipsters moving into areas. Gentrified. 1986. Classic. Go get it.
That was pretty good.
You did
That was
very
great.
well.
I think you.
It was fun. It was not
Yeah.
as stressful as I thought it was
really
going to be.
good.
I think now's the time. Now's the time. Now's the time that we do. Actually, Dean, it's time for the premiere of our new segment, ENashHH on Location, where we hit the streets and talk to neighborhood purveyors about their wares. This week, it's Tommy Daley and Black Shag Vintage. Look out for the East Nashvillian magazine's brand new website in the coming weeks, where more footage from Black Shag will be exclusively available. Enjoy. Sweet. Sweet. I definitely have found my place, clearly.
Yeah.
This is a first. We're here with Tommy Daley of Black Shag Vintage. The first time East Nashville Happy Hour has ever gone on location.
Well, I'm honored to be the first.
Honored, he says. Wait
What's
until he
up?
sees the finished product. Give us a little background first
Well-
as to, you've been here 10 months, I hear.
Yeah, we've been open 10 months here at Black Shag Vintage, and we're inside the historic fire station, engine number 18, that was built in 1930 and has gone through numerous changes over the years. We have two spaces. We have the basement here, which I call Black Shag Hell,
Right?
and then upstairs is Black Shag. But we specialize in pretty much all 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s vintage stuff. Definitely lean rock and roll vintage. Have probably the greatest collection of concert t-shirts in the South.
I'm gonna, sadly, for me and my pocketbook, be here for the next 3 or 4 hours.
That's
for
all right,
sure.
man.
So I
That's
hope-
why we're here. We were lucky enough to come into a collection of stage wear that was worn by 1970s rock star Edgar Winter. Pretty much museum pieces. They should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or Hard Rock somewhere, but they're all custom made for Edgar Winter. 1969 Bill Graham presents from San Francisco one of the staff jackets that they used to cover all the concerts at Winterland. And
If I were a little smaller and didn't eat so much, that would be on me. So I love that.
we could probably get you into this.
Oh, yeah?
An actual real Kiss album #1 promo shirt.
Come on.
Made by Musicland for Kiss. When you bought the record, they would give you one of these. This one's got the ticket stub from the concert with it.
My lord. I've never even seen that.
Orange sleeve, very rare.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
It's Ted Nugent.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah. These are all photos of the building before I took over. And now here we go into Black Shag Central.
Look at the crocus shirt. Come on.
I mean,
We talked about Crocus before, Jay?
That's all we talk about.
It's not true, but I wish it were true.
MTV satin jacket, you might remember that.
I used to have that Saigon Kick the Lizard button. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit.
Where is it? It's great.
Somebody who doesn't dress in any vintage gear is our cameraman, Jay Dumachowski. What would you recommend
This is really
as a stylist
This is good.
for Jay to look somewhat cool?
I'd get him into a flannel first thing, probably. Get a vintage trucker hat.
Would you ever wear boots, Jay?
Well, here's the thing. I have everything in here. I have the love inside of me. I've just never been able to develop the talent of showing that buy clothes.
Look at Jay Dumachowski.
Come on. Does it work? Look at the Spuds McKenzie.
Styled by Tommy Daley and Black Shag Vintage. Look like you live in East Nashville.
If you are a wayward New York City area boy like me who never had anyone to show him the, cool fashion ropes, you could stop in here and Tommy Daley will make you look good.
Just gonna close by saying I might just bring my sleeping bag and just live here amongst all of the awesomeness. But thank you, Tommy, for showing us your amazing place, Black Shag Vintage. This is a good place to be if you like music or like fashion or like cool stuff or like unique stuff or like one-of-a-kind stuff. Thanks, man. This is awesome.
Thank you guys. Good luck.
Now's the time that we do Chuck Klosterman's...
Oh, this is going to be good.
What is it?
For the first time, I'm excited for this segment.
Chuck Klosterman's things you ask people to figure out if you can really love them. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Pick a number. Pick a number.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it? 8.
8. Right. Here, hold the microphone for a
Okay.
moment. That's the orb of truth.
Here we go.
Coined, the term coined by Terry Rickards. Hi, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Number 8.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right. Now, do you get offended easily?
No, I don't actually
Okay,
at all.
Okay. You meet the perfect person. Mm-hmm. Romantically, this person is ideal. Mm-hmm. You find them physically attractive, intellectually stimulating, consistently funny, and deeply compassionate. However, they have one quirk. This individual is obsessed with Jim Henson's gothic puppet fantasy, The Dark Crystal. Have you seen The Dark Crystal?
Yes!
Where's the catch?
I don't see the problem at all yet.
All right, together then.
No, Fizzgig. You stay here. Dole. Oh. Oh, all right. Come on.
Beyond watching it on DVD at least once a month, he peppers casual conversation with Dark Crystal references, uses Dark Crystal analogies to explain everyday events, and occasionally likes to talk intensely about the film's deeper philosophy. Would this be enough to stop you from marrying this individual?
No, it sounds like a match made in heaven.
Wow! I didn't even think you would have
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even think you would have seen it before. Let alone.
Yeah,
All right.
wizards and elves and
We have the perfect match.
man, I wish it was true.
This is it. And then we're gonna do music.
Okay.
This is going very well.
It is okay.
All right. This is the East Nashville version of the Pivo questionnaire that was made famous on the Inside the Actors Studio.
Oh.
Kashena Sampson,
Yes.
what is your favorite word?
Man. Dude.
Which one?
Either one, I guess. Dude, man. I
Man-
say those a lot. Man, dude.
Man, dude, it is. When I see you next, it's gonna be like,
Hey, man, dude.
what's up, man, dude? It says it right here, amazingly. Other than the Dark Crystal, what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or
does.
emotionally? What turns you on
Honesty.
creatively? Honesty.
The truth.
What turns you off? Do you want to say any negativity?
No, of course we can. What turns me off? People being inconsiderate.
Yes.
Inconsiderate. Self-seeking. Just like self.
You
That turns
moved
me off.
to the wrong town. No, that's not true. That's not true. Everybody's cool and doesn't ever think of themselves, only other people.
Yeah.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? We're just going to go positives from
That's
now
okay.
on.
No, we could
Only
get negative,
positives.
man.
Dude,
I would have always have liked to have been a marine biologist.
marine
I thought you were going to
biologist.
say marine.
No, marine biologist. I mean, I just hated school so much.
Yes. I don't understand why things like that would be such a cool profession need the whole math thing.
Yeah.
Is there a profession you would not like to do? Last negative. No, the non-profession.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of things I would not want to do.
You think about it.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yes, think about it. Go home and think about all the things that you don't want to do.
Here's a big one. Who is the most underrated? Now, you think about the word underrated. The most underrated band or artist of all time. It could be Led Zeppelin if you think they should be even better thought of than they are. But the most underrated band or artist of all time. The one that needs more recognition, more kudos.
Well, Edith Piaf.
Yeah?
I mean, but I don't think she's underrated, but I wish everybody knew.
That's a good one
who
because
Edith Piaf was, because she's incredible to me.
we should have a tribute night of her.
Oh my God.
mean
If
just
I
the
could
name?
speak French, my French is so terrible.
You speak other languages though, probably.
No, I don't.
Just- okay.
Just bullshit.
You don't have to cut that word out, do you?
I guess
Oh,
not.
shit.
Maybe just the F word.
Oh,
Maybe
I
just
didn't
the
say
F.
the F word.
No, I did a couple times.
okay.
If heaven exists, what music would you like to hear as you pass through the pearly gates? We changed it up a little
The
for
Beatles.
anything in particular?
I mean, I can't even choose one Beatles song.
Yeah.
No way.
But yeah, let's just
The
go
Beatles.
Let's just go with the Beatles.
Yeah.
If you were reincarnated as some other plant or animal, what would it be?
Oh.
I bet it'd be some kind of fish.
It would, yeah. I was gonna say probably like a whale or something.
I'm a marine
Octopus.
biologist.
Octopus might be cool too.
To be one?
Yeah.
I love how they taste though.
Yeah.
You'd be a goner, Kashena. It'd be over.
We have-
Between me and Dean.
Do we have any in here?
I think we do.
Octopus?
That's not octopus though, it's calamari.
So
But
you just bread it and fry it up or something?
we just eat this right out of the damn
wait,
can,
hold on,
like it's a
hold on.
sardine. Funnily enough, the last question
Okay.
is, and no censorship at all, what's your favorite curse word?
Shit.
Shit. How's
Maybe. I say a lot of curse words. Shit.
How's that spelled?
S-H-I-T.
Because it's kind of sounding like
Shit.
S-H-E-E-T.
Yeah, she's very
Sheet.
southern.
Shit. Well, no, that would be
Shit.
sheet, wouldn't it?
Sheet.
How about
Shit.
S-H?
Shit.
Shit.
That's
My
right.
mother says it all the time. She goes, shit.
Sorry, Mom. Sold out on the big, internationally famous East Nashville Happy Hour. Kashena Sampson.
Hey,
we're gonna
thank
go.
you.
We're gonna go listen to some music now of Kashena Sampson. Hold on, right there. She's gonna go over there. Jay's gonna help her. Place herself. Just move to the couch. Is sponsored by Giant Spiced Calamari. I don't know.
Like, this one's fine. Okay, this song's a long way back. It's a long way back from this valley I've been in. It's a long way back from this city built on sin. And when your spirit starts to fly, they go and turn out all the light. It's a long way back where I've been. It's a long way back when you got no one by your side. It's a long way back when your well has run dry. There ain't no rain coming down in this God-forsaken town. It's a long way back where I've been. Maybe I'm just a sinner, just a fool, another joker in your game. Won't you pull me out? 'Cause I'm going under. One more It's a long way back where I've been. Oh, it's a long way back from this valley I've been in. It's a long way back from the city built on sand. And when your spirits start to rise, they go and they turn on all the lights. It's a long way back where I've been. It's a long way back from where I guess I could have let it ring out a little more.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! That was pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
You can see that in real life, in person, on Monday, October 23rd.
Yes, at the basement.
At the basement.
The original basement on 8th Avenue.
I will be there. Jay will be there.
Patrick Sweeney's going to be playing too.
You guys have seen Patrick Sweeney on East Nashville Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there those just you two?
Just the two of us. It's an early show, 7:30. It's free, so come on.
Ah,
Come on
there's no
down.
excuse. I don't want to see any of you. I can see you right now out there. You better go or I'm going to find you.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, this was East Nashville Happy Hour.
Thank you so much.
Kashena
Thanks
Sampson,
for having
everybody.
me.
That went quite well.
Yeah, that was great.
Quite well. Have you seen it before I just come up and I said,
Yeah.
Kashena Sampson?
Cool.
Supposed to have lost like 15 pounds by now. Didn't happen.
Why do you have to lose 15 pounds?
I mean, you know,
Wow.
I wanted this shirt because it's the
It
angles.
looks good.
It kind of angles down the Indiana so that.
Yeah, it's felt very soft. You ready?
So long, folks, and thanks, Harry.
See you next episode, everybody.
Bye.